the day, we're going to be looking at some exciting new games, complete with special guests and interviews. For example, let's now take a look at Wind Waker HD with famed Zelda producer Egi Aonuma. I hope I pronounced that right. Take it away, gentlemen.
Thanks, Naomi. Corey here from Nintendo has been nice enough to bring by Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD for the Wii U. Corey, let me ask you, how many E3s is this for you?
This is actually my second E3.
Second E3?
Yep.
You're having a good time, I hope?
It is amazing, absolutely.
This is, would you believe this is my 10th E3?
Really?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
I think that's some sort of like, it's like my silver anniversary or something, I don't know. But my first E3 was actually in 1998.
Okay.
I was not supposed to be there, but my dad worked for a small newspaper in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
I used the newspaper to sort of make nice little media credentials for myself. Got into E3, I flew out to LA, and I did all this just to play Ocarina of Time early.
That is...
And then when I came home to Kansas, I was the coolest guy because I had played Zelda early. And then a few years later, I was watching the Nintendo press conference when they unveiled Wind Waker. And it blew my mind. To this day, I still think this is the coolest Link. Still my favorite Link.
Gotcha. Very cool.
So what are you going to show us?
So we've actually prepared a special E3 demo of The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD, of course coming out for Wii U this October, so it's coming soon. In this game, of course, we've got this timeless classic Zelda game, kind of reborn and optimized in HD on the Wii U. What we're going to be seeing here today is just kind of a short sample of Outset Island, one of the first parts of the game you start out with. And what we're going to be seeing, you can right off the bat kind of see these just gorgeous graphics kind of come to life. You've got the blues of the ocean kind of just give the game much more, even though the art style has always been that toon shaded art style, but it kind of just makes the game seem even more realistic than before. Right now, Link's actually rolling over. He's going to go talk to his sister up here, climb the tower. But again, this game can be features 1080p as well, so we're really excited about that visual fidelity in the game that just really, again, brings the game to life like never before.
Well, it's funny, like, this is how I remember the game in my mind. This is how it looked in the first place. It's been a long time since I've actually played the original, but when I think about it, this is how it looks.
Right, so the graphic style has just really, really held up so much well, and I know the development team has been able to add like shaders and extra lighting effects to just really just bring out those details. So here, of course, we're kind of just going along through the story. Link is receiving a telescope for his birthday. And one of the actual things the development team has been able to implement in the Wii U version, you'll see Terry over here is playing on the Wii U gamepad. Once he can actually use the touchscreen on the gamepad to slide his items or weapons over, and without going to an additional screen. Of course, now he's using the gyro sensor to move around. So all of your aiming mechanisms can now be done using the gyro controls. Of course, for those traditional fans that like to use the the control sticks, that option's still there. But we think this is a really fun improvement and addition that the team has made. Of course, here in the story, we've got this the Helmarock Kings stealing Tetra away from the pirate ship. For those fans out there, you played this game originally on the Nintendo GameCube. I know a lot of fans out there have played this, but for those that haven't, we're really excited about the opportunity to just kind of present this game in this gorgeous HD graphics for those first-time Wind Waker players.
It really does look beautiful.
One quick thing to point out is we do have special Best Buy events going on. So if users do go to bestbuy.com/Nintendo events, they can actually get their hands on this demo version. That website, again, bestbuy.com/Nintendo events, lists all the Best Buys that you'll be able to sample this game, as well as other E3 demos that we're showing here at E3 this year.
Now you've implemented the gamepad into the game. Are there any other new changes, tweaks to the game?
So on the way back, Terry's actually kind of heading back to the dojo to get his sword training, but along the way you'll see this bottle here. That's actually a Tingle bottle, and it features a message in there that's actually a Miiverse. It features Miiverse functionality, so you can actually receive messages and bottles from other players. And then on the gamepad screen, you can kind of see there on the touchscreen, you'll be able to see these messages appear from other users that have been having experiences in their world. So it kind of just, even though you're going to be playing this game single player, you can share your experience with others around the world.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there were a few levels that were actually cut from the original Wind Waker back in the day. Were you able to re-implement those into this version?
That's a great question. I don't have any information on that. However, speaking of more upgrades, sailing is obviously a big part of this game. You know, you're going to get you're going to be sailing to different islands and exploring throughout the game on the high seas. But players who have finished the original game may remember an event that takes place later on towards the end, where you're having to collect things with the boat. And you know, a few users felt it might have been a little bit cumbersome just because of the boat's speed. Of course, the Nintendo GameCube actually had to render the entire ocean, so the speed of the boat had to be slowed down a little bit. Of course, now with the power of Wii U, at one point in the game, you'll actually be able to get a faster sail, which is going to really, you know, make the game kind of just feel a lot easier to navigate once you get that faster sail.
Nice.
So, here, Terry's kind of meeting Orca, going through to get his training so he can get the hero's sword. Learning his parry attack.
Sure.
And again, you'll have your traditional controls, your A and B, or whatever you map these attacks to. Again, as I mentioned, you can use the touch screen to implement different items and map them to buttons that you want to see mapped to.
This is all pretty early in the game.
It's an early scene in the game. For any fans that, again, do get out and do have a chance to get out and sample the game either at E3 or at one of our Best Buy events, we do have this kind of small sampling of Outset Island that you can explore, as well as a special boss battle prepared against the Helmarok King, that bird creature that we saw there.
Right. Have you set a release date yet?
The release date here in the U.S. is going to be in October. And so, yeah, we're really excited about that release date coming soon. So now that Terry's picked up his hero sword, he's actually going to be able to go up and hopefully save Tetra, who we actually just saw abducted by the Helmarok King there. Tetra being this kind of young pirate girl you meet early on in the game.
She's very cool.
Again, So, you know, a lot of fans that actually remember Terry's doing his role here.
Right.
Longtime Zelda fans may know that, and experts may know that gives him a little bit of extra speed. You know, this demo's actually got a little timer on it, so he's trying to maximize his progress here, so we can get to some actual battle up here. I know whenever I used to play this game, I would just roll around with it.
That's how you speedrun it,
right? So again, up here, get a really good sense of the depth of field. Another thing we're excited about with Miiverse, again, those messages that I kind of mentioned. So throughout the game, you're going to come across Tingle, who's going to give you the Tingle bottle. That's going to basically allow you to create those Miiverse messages, throw them into the ocean, and those messages that you create can actually wind up on the shore of another player's game. So really excited about how that's going to, you know, kind of just increase that immersion that you feel while you're playing the game.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Our first enemy here.
This enemy doesn't pose too much of a threat here. One thing I've always really liked about the game too are just the expressions, just a bit, you know, using this kind of cartoon, cartoon shaded graphics allow the characters to more come to life, and you really feel like you get a sense of personality of Link. Just watching his eyes.
Yeah, it really can't be overstated how good it looks.
Continuing along here, there we go, seeing Tetra. There we So again, that's kind of just those. So here's some of fellow pirates on Tetra's crew here coming to her, helping her out here. Of course, this is the first real introduction of Link to Tetra in this game.
And this is the demo that people can play in Best Buy.
People will be able to play this, in those special Best Buy events. Again, they'll have the boss battle as well available.
Right.
If they want to go up against the Helmarock King, they'll be able to do that. So yeah.
And we're joined here on the stage with a very special guest, Mr. Eiji Onuma, who I believe has a special message for Nintendo fans.
Hello everyone. 任天堂でゼルダの伝説をプロデューサーをしてます青沼です。こんにちは。
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Onuma. I'm a producer on the Zelda series.
今回のね、このウィンドウェーカー HD はありえないぐらい船のスピードが速くなってですね、大海原を冒険するのがものすごく前作よりも楽しくなっているので、船でこういろんな島をですね巡る旅をですね楽しんでほしいと思います。
Travel on the ship this time is made incredibly fast. It's a lot of fun. Looking forward to having everyone experience it. Traveling the vast seas in Wind Waker is such a key part of the experience, the adventure, the story. So I'm hoping that everyone, experiences it and has a great time with it.
Very cool. Thank you so much. We really look forward to playing the game.
Awesome.
So, Corey, I think you need to do you ever get to get out there and play any of the other games, or?
Absolutely. I think are you talking about other?
Yeah, do you just get to walk the show floor and check other stuff out?
I'll be pretty much hanging around in the Nintendo booth for most of it. In fact, you'll be able to find me a lot around the Pikmin 3 area.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see here on my shirt here, I'm a big fan of the blue Pikmin. Yeah. So if you have a chance, definitely come by, stop by.
I was by the booth yesterday. It's very crowded over there at the Nintendo booth.
Right.
You guys actually have one of the coolest booths. There's stuff to see and interact with.
Lots of really cool photo ops over there
for
too.
Sure.
Each of our really new upcoming key titles has this amazing photo opportunity.
Yeah.
I know with Pikmin 3 we've got one giant log set up with a new explorer from the game, Alf, along with the 3 main Pikmin types kind of leading behind him. So
it's very cool.
Definitely want everybody to get a chance to get their pictures with those awesome designs. So.
Thanks again. Wind Waker HD looks great. Now I'm going to give you back to Naomi.
It does look great, Damon. Thanks a lot. Now, we know E3 is a huge sensory overload for everyone, so complete with bright lights, crazy IGN employees, and a ton of information. But hey, if you get lost, just visit e3.ign.com. It has all the E3 info that you need. All right, coming up next, Watch Dogs is in the house, so don't go anywhere.